Gotta give it
Oh,
to you.
bruh.
But we do not take that
Lightly. No, because we see the reality of it.
No, because that was my fear with our children being in school.
Yeah,
in public
yeah.
School. And you can't even say public school now because it's happening in private schools. It's happening everywhere. That is a fear that we have as parents.
That is another building block we have to worry about with everything else that we do on a regular basis.
Yeah, you can't go to the store. You can't go to the movies. You can't go to the park.
We just got to always arrange, time to have those conversations.
Yeah.
I hope we don't have any other type of conversations added to that because we need to draw the line with, dang, bro, like, you can't make no more movies. You can't make no more movies about what these disasters look like now. I feel like we hadn't came across every single tragic moment.
Everything.
We have. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
On Earth, we face a multitude of natural enemies. We have the wild animals, the natural disasters, the Fire Nation, and worse yet, Steve Kerr's son. And throughout our lives, we are preparing ourselves if we ever suddenly find ourselves in a situation where we come across these obstacles. Normally in the grown-up world, we'll just shoot and ask questions later if we encounter these problems. And sometimes, half the time, it works every time. However, there are some occasions that humanity's natural enemies might come for us at school. And in case of those situations, we have school practice drills. Now, is that really why we have school drills? No, I just have a phobia of Steve Kerr's son. American schools are known for a lot of things. None of them are good things, but they are certainly things. And I remember in school, we used to have surprise emergency practice drills. You know, stuff like the fire alarm piercing our ears at 8:30 in the morning while we're still half asleep. And for me, these drills never made sense. Because each drill, they'd want us to act in a calm and organized fashion. Even in a situation when it's not a drill and it's the real thing, they expect students to just walk out calmly. That's just not reality. In a real fire drill, nobody gonna walk in a single filed line out the door. Everyone is gonna be running and sprinting out of there, shoving everything and everyone out their way. That's what's really gonna happen. Nobody's gonna be calm and collective. Everybody's gonna be running out of there because they don't wanna burn to death. Now, this also might not be the safest way to do it. Because in a perfect world, we're all running as fast as possible, but we're all running in sync. You know, nobody getting trampled or injured, no casualties. We'll all get out of there spick and span. The problem is that doesn't exist, and we have some slow-ass people holding us up from us trying not to be burned alive. Fast students trying to run away and the slow students holding them up. But I don't want the slow students to get injured, you know. We're all human after all. I'm trying to get everybody out of there as safe and fast as possible.
Let's say, do you remember coming up in school why they actually told you we was doing fire drills?
Because it was a practice.
Besides it being a practice, did they say what can possibly happen at those times? Like, were you taught about active shootings at a very, very young age? Or was it more so about, hey, this is what happened for fires?
We never had active shooter drills.
It was weather for us, natural disasters.
It was bomb threats.
Oh, snap.
And fire
bomb
drills.
Threats.
We never had active shooter
That's
drills.
what it was. Nah, sure did. Nine is not our age.
No, not even high school. We never had that.
It was always about a bomb threat. Now, I remember plenty of those.
Yeah, because students used to call them fake bomb threats.
Where was getting that from?
I don't know.
All right, okay.
Simple solution to that problem. During a real fire drill, all the slow people, you know who you are, stay back in the classroom and wait for everybody else to run out. Then after, when everybody's gone, then you can go. Hopefully, you didn't get burned alive during that time. Simple problems require simple solutions. This might sound inhumane, but I swear this is the best option for everybody. I speak for the people when I say this. We don't want slow niggas walking 2 kilometers an hour while we're trying to sprint out a burning building. We will push you out the way and run you over. No joke. There's literally no time to waste. You walking around slow is gonna kill the both of us. And not gonna lie, I'd rather you die than me. So get the hell out the way! behind
he been wanting to say this.
Yeah, that came out. That came from the soul.
Want to say.
I felt that part of him. I felt it.
I'm trying not to make it too serious. I'm trying, but y'all know me. I'm a very serious person.
Heard
But
that.
I would take, if it was a real situation and the people walking slow, baby, we going together. Come on.
Okay, so you the hero.
Yes, running down there with the wheelchair.
Man, that is crazy. Like, you gotta think about that. Like, people really put their life back on the line to just make sure everything.
I didn't say
safe.
I was putting my life on the line.
You being a hero.
Just said I was gonna help with speeding it up.
One is enough.
Just one. I can't help everybody.
You can't lose it one. You gonna get recognized for it. Hey, I'm with you though. I'm with you. I feel like if you can save somebody in a time matter, like at least, especially if they're in your reach, do what you gotta do.
Come on, get
Don't trample them. Don't run over them. Don't.
You could put somebody on your back.
And underneath my arm.
Right.
That's it though.
That's it. You could.
Now if I can't run as fast, I'm gonna have to let go some pounds.
That's wrong.
I'm just saying. What we gonna do? Time is ticking. I can't.
You not gonna go back in, babe?
It depends.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, it depends.
All right. Well, I'm letting you know right now, baby. Unless it's me or your children,
Exactly.
you better stay out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Classroom is the best option. That's how fire drills at school should be done. Not
they
this
should
single
pull that
file
for free.
line stuff. They will be safe, I promise you. We will leave them with a water bottle just in case. But you know what's worse than how schools do fire drills? How schools do lockdown drills. I don't know if they do this in other countries because y'all don't really got to worry about this happening like us Americans do.
Being that we have a international channel, I would love to see you guys comments about why were your schools going on lockdowns, or why were there fire drills, or if they even did it.
I do remember the lockdown. I wonder if maybe that's what the lockdown. Hold up. Maybe our lockdowns was the active shooter drills.
Potentially.
It just wasn't called that.
It just never called that. We called those bomb threats.
Right.
Simply bomb threat. Like
Well, no, the bomb threat mean we was leaving the building. The lockdown, we did tornadoes.
Yeah. So that was a lockdown when you stayed in the building.
I never understood the tornado.
Where the heck would you go?
Why
Outside?
are we in the hallway?
That's what would happen. Yup.
Getting in the ball.
Everybody
I never
against the
understood
wall.
that one.
I never understood it, and it never really happened.
Is the tornado gonna go right in a single file line?
They will basically say,
because they had us on both sides of the hall.
Yeah, I'm playing Duck Duck Goose. Who I'm gonna swing today?
Oh,
They would basically say stay away from all glasses. The intercom will go off. They'll do that little alarm. Yeah, that's it. You can't go home either.
No.
Hey. But yeah, put that in the comment section. We would love to read that
If
about you
y'all
guys.
have
Yeah.
But lockdown drills are basically drills preparing us for just in case a dude come in school trying to play real life Call of Duty. And during these practice drills, they had us turn off the lights in the classroom, lock the door, and had us all hide in the same corner of the room, staying quiet. And when I say quiet, I mean quietly talking. People like to talk. And yeah, that's basically what we have to do during lockdown drills. Now, do you see why this is dumb? We're supposed to do this if the Joker comes in the building. Every student in the classroom is basically in one place, just hoping that he doesn't come in. This don't leave students safe. This leaves students vulnerable. Just because you turn off the lights and lock the door doesn't mean he thinks nobody's in there. Bitch, he was in there with us doing the practice drills. He knows what's up. And me personally, I'm not
Because it's always that one student in class that's been bullied, upset, or just don't have his head on straight.
No, that's a sad reality, though.
Bro, that is too accurate yet funny. Because I hate to laugh, but he's making it funny. He is.
He is making it funny. He is. Gotta give
Oh,
it to you.
bro.
But we do not take that
Lightly. No, because we see the reality of it.
No, because that was my fear with our children being in school.
Yeah,
in public school. And you can't even say public school now because it's happening in private schools. It's happening everywhere. That is a fear that we have as parents.
That is another building block we have to worry about with everything else that we do on a regular basis.
Yeah. You can't go to the store. You can't go to the movies. You can't go to the park.
We just got to always arrange, time to have those conversations.
Yeah.
I hope we don't have any other type of conversations added to that because we need to draw the line with, dang, bro, like, you can't make no more movies. You can't make no more movies about what these disasters look like now. I feel like we hadn't came across every single tragic moment.
Everything.
We have.
Crazy.
They're waiting to die. Soon as I hear a for real lockdown drill and I start hearing, I'ma grab the nearest chair and bust the window open, then jumping out, then running as fast as humanly possible. What you think I'm gonna do? Just sit there and play hide and seek with him? No! But there's complications to this too. What if the classroom don't have any windows? Or you're in a classroom in the basement? Well, sorry to say this, but you might be screwed, and I'm not gonna hold you. Really, the best thing I can recommend.
But I feel like if you a guy, y'all can relate to this, especially like even when we have our girl with us, or our daughter, our child, or one of our sons. Like we always thinking about how many options we'll have to save.
Yeah, like
we thinking about that on a regular basis. Like how many doors I got to run to, or what I'm gonna do, how many bodies sitting next to me, what's in my pocket, what can I use? Like we thinking about a lot of options about being a hero for that specific moment.
Not for everybody now. You got to think for yourself sometimes.
No, 100%. That's the reality of our mindset. For most guys, that's why I say for guys, but for most guys, I don't know about everybody, but I know for me, like my neck of the woods, where we come from, that's how we get down.
That situation is running zigzags, bro. Running zigzags. He's gonna miss. However, I have a plan for how lockdown drills should be done. Now, we can't have everybody running outside the classroom where the is at. That's just not smart. So we gotta have an escape plan with 0 casualties. Here's the plan. On the loudspeaker on a normal day at school, the announcer will be talking about a special assembly, saying, "Good morning, students. May I please have all the Ethans, Connors, Zachs, Hunters, really all white boys that are wearing DC shoes, please head to the auditorium for a special assembly. There will be complimentary Monster Energy drinks, mayonnaise, and Christian Bale and Ben Sharpio will be special guest speakers. Head there as soon as possible. Thank you." As soon as they hear that announcement, they're gonna be running out that door like animals. They're gonna get there as soon as possible. You had them at mayonnaise, bro. You had them at mayonnaise. We do this to get rid of all the quiet kids, because one of them gotta be it, bro. One of them, bro. And the special guests don't actually have to show up. It's just a front so we can actually talk about the real plan with the students. Okay, so the plan is this. We all jumping out the window, not hiding in the classroom. We all leaving. After that, outside of every classroom is a secret passageway. And this secret passageway is gonna look like a big wardrobe closet. Okay. Looks normal, right? It's supposed to be misleading, because it really leads to a secret basement under the school that only we know about. And in that basement, there will be bulletproof armor for all the students and weapons of mass destruction. This is literally the safest place for these students to be. And bam! It's that easy. I just made a drill that's infinitely better than what students do now. Tell me I'm wrong. Then after we done going over the real drill, we call all the quiet kid students back from the assembly. Then they arrive at class. Then we're gonna go over the fake practice drill, which is the real practice drill that people go over today. I just solved American school's biggest problem in like a few minutes. And now a common question might be, well, where we're gonna get the money for weapons of mass destruction and body armor for all the students? And I'm glad you asked that question. And here's my answer.
I don't know.
I don't know. There are also tornado drills. I didn't really do this in school because there's really no tornadoes where I live. But the few times we did it, I didn't really understand it as a kid because we'd have to go in the hallways and go on the walls and duck. And I thought, what is the tornado gonna do? Jump over us if we all duck it on the wall? Like, what is this? Now that I'm older, I can understand if you don't got a basement, this is probably the best option to protect yourself from a tornado. What else can you really do? Run? You're gonna try to run away from it and you're gonna end up in the land of the Wizard of Oz. But school tornado practice drills is overall done right. Congratulations, you've done one thing right. Man, I should become a principal and run a school. Based on my ideas on how to run school drills, my school about to be the safest school in America. Unlike these other schools teaching fake fundamentals of safety, my school is gonna teach the real fundamentals of life and safety. Ohio Tech, grades K to 12. I'm gonna open that school and have the motherfucking Incredibles and Baki's dad as security. This is gonna be the safest school ever. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just had a random thought about saving the schools of America by actually proposing good school drills. And in conclusion, any school that's missing a principal, hit me up. Give it up.
I mean, at least he thought about it.
That's hard.
At least he thought about it.
I mean, I think everybody's plan is kind of similar to that.
Yeah, we all have a plan that we would do what we think is best, and Yeah.
Amazing.
Until it happens.
Until it happens.
And
oh, when it
happen.
happens, though, you really got to really focus in on what you're thinking then. Because a lot of times adrenaline hits us and we just go brain fart. We running 2 walls, hoping we run through them. Like, that's...
Listen.
Got to be on your A and B, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Honestly
speaking, y'all.
I understand this was a funny video.
Yeah, yeah.
But as a parent, this is terrifying. So I can't sit up on this internet and be like, that was so funny. No, I'm a parent.
Yeah, and we see the reality of what happens in America when it comes to violence and when it comes to natural disasters, which we don't really get to see what happens to schools as often these days.
Yeah.
Name a time. I don't remember a time a tornado hit a school.
No, when we first moved to Dallas, they had a lot of tornadoes that came.
We had a lot of tornado
year,
watches. Oh, I think one actually did hit a school recently. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, it was recently. We just had one like a but it wasn't in our neck of the woods. It was like somewhere in Texas. You know, Texas is like a big Texas thingy.
Texas.
Everything big. Even the tornadoes are pretty big.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.